on Tuesday.
You know, what you notice in this game, too, is like you said, not only are they veteran, but there's a lot of players. I mean, they can go on the bench and have some pretty good guys come in.
Yeah.
So both teams have a deep bench.
You spoke to the depth of 4A. Here it is on display in the Indianapolis area right here. Good feed to Briscoe. Turns on the opposite shoulder, and again, good look, wouldn't go. Just 2 made field goals so far for Crispus Attucks. Spellman, Briscoe got him. Briscoe 4 blocks a game last year, and Spellman tried to save it, but stepped on the baseline, out of bounds to Attucks.
They had a layup. Spellman just kind of lost control of the ball. He beat Briscoe down the court and then just kind of hesitated instead of taking it right up.
And the aforementioned 2-2-1. Good feed. Rutland steps into a 3 and got it. Ron Rutland III. I mentioned his dad, Ron, that played at Pike High School. Played at UIndy, played nearly 10 years overseas. He's at the game watching tonight, of course. 3 for Center Grove, an answer by Joey Schmitz. His 6th made 3 of the season. Schmitz has 7 of the Center Grove 12. Payton, good take. Jackson Payton to the rim.
Nice move by Payton to the inside, all right-handed, and just beat everybody off the dribble.
Quality finale so far here in Brownsburg tonight. Feel like they got a mismatch with Briscoe guarding Chestnut, which means that Spellman has a shorter player on him. Now Attucks can reset as Lewis tips that ball to the sideline.
Yeah, the whole bench was yelling to get it in there, but it's hard passing it around Briscoe, too. It's not as easy as you think because he's even on the outside.
And Attucks next Saturday will play Noblesville. Spellman looking to back down Jenkins. Jump hook, no. And good hands by Briscoe to snare it. 2 to tie, 3 to take the lead for Crispus Attucks. Lewis hits the accelerator. Tough shot, Lewis. Forced that one. Chestnut runs the floor. Shot blocked, but Jenkins got some arm. It'll be his 2nd foul. And 2 free throws coming up again for Ben Chestnut.
You wouldn't think that would happen, but Center Grove's beating Attucks down the court. You'd think Attucks would get back, but they're not doing a very good job of getting back, so Center Grove gets some other easy shots.
The Indy Thunder are Indiana's premier beat baseball organization, which gives blind and visually impaired athletes a chance to compete at the national and international level. The Thunder are 5-time World Series champs, looking for sponsors, volunteers, even players for 2024. Contact Darnell Booker at 317-370-7231. And you can watch the Thunder anytime by logging on to iscsportsnetwork.com. Chestnut on the season. Now 6 of 11, make it 6 of 12 from the line, and again Briscoe wins the jumping battle to track it down. Rutland looking to drive, and blocking foul on Chestnut. That is team foul number 5, so 2 free throws coming up for Ron Rutland III. With Ronnie going to the free throw line, seems like a good time to thank our friends at Rutland Financial Services. The Rutland Insurance Agency, partner with Globe Life Liberty National Division, is a proud sponsor of Crispus Attucks basketball. For affordable life insurance, cancer, critical illness, and accident protection for individuals, families, and the self-employed, not to mention small business owners too, contact Ron Rutland Jr. at 317-489-5764. A rare pair of misses from the line for Ron III. He was a 75% shooter last year. So Attucks leaving some points on the table. Rashawn Butts, and they're hustling for Attucks. Rashawn listed at 5'6", not with that hairstyle. He's at least 5'7" or 5'8".
Yeah, he's taller with the hair, but Center Grove's going for the last shot. We're at 13 seconds, so they're going to try to get the last shot before the quarter.
Yeah, they're going to try to double up here because they've got the ball to start quarter number 2. Spellman, no. Errant rebound, saved. The Chestnut goes up. I think he stepped on the baseline. Yep, stepped on the baseline before he went up. So 0.5 left to go here. Not much you can do with it if you're Crispus Attucks.
Nope, just throw it in and fight the next quarter.
Peyton will heave from 70, but comes up short. Good one so far in Brownsburg. Trojans 13, Tigers 10. Galetko and Daly, sneakers for Santa Shootout. You're watching on ISC.
Hi, I'm Jason Warner.
And I'm Christy Calderon.
At Warner Financial, our vision is to redefine what it means to partner with a financial institution.
We bring together expertise and dedication with a relentless focus on your financial success.
Our drive is to create a strategy that aligns your unique goals by crafting tailored financial solutions to guide you through life's milestones.
Together, we'll navigate the complexities and turn financial challenges into opportunities.
Reach out today for a no-cost consultation and experience the difference of partnering with Warner Financial.
Brewer jams it home. That ball wiggles in and into the back of the net. A little fireworks in the first half.
Throw it up for Tillman.
Whoa, my goodness. 122.60 for Penn.
What a swim! Six of them.
Our presenting sponsor for high school hoops at ISC is Warner Financial. The firm utilizes customized investment solutions to meet your financial goals, from investments in planning for retirement to partnerships and tax strategy. Warner Financial does it all. Call 317-735-9202 to learn more about how you can secure your financial future. Greg Rakestraw, Mike Broughton with you here on ISC. Our sixth game of the day. These two teams trying to join Heritage Hills, Cathedral, Brownsburg, Ben Davis, and Lawrence North as winners. Foul, and that's frankly a benefit for Crispus Attucks. That was a layup. But on the foul, it'll be Rashawn Butts who was whistled for the foul.
Nice pass by Bundy on the inside. He got triple teamed and could still have enough composure to make that pass. Cost him a basket because they wish they hadn't got the foul called.
Bundy averaging over 4 assists a game in the embryonic stages of this season.
Bundy can handle the pressure Attucks throws at him. He's done a good job.
On the drive, Bundy scoop and score.
There you go.
Well done.
Excellent job by Bundy.
He's got 5, and the lead is 5 for CG.
Center Grove's done a good job at half court, not letting him drive the ball a lot.
Peyton says, okay, I'll drive it for you. He already made one bucket.
But he's the only one that's really got to the basket so far.
And Peyton will shoot 2 free throws here. So as Peyton goes to the line, let's thank our friends at Indiana State University, which has since 1865 been graduating the kind of outstanding Sycamores who go on to transform their communities. Peyton last year just 40% from the line, and Crispus Attucks backs all 4 of their players off the line for the first one. They now bring 2 back for the second one.
I think at 40%, I'd get on the line.
Peyton to shoot one more. Missed them both, so Attucks 0 of 4 from the stripe to start this game. Last year, Attucks 62% from the free throw stripe. Kellen Thompson out there for Center Grove. Ball poked away by Jenkins, and then Jenkins is fouled. Good job to dig in there by Demetrius Jenkins. And again, Jenkins, Peyton, Butts are all guys that have experience but come off the bench for Crispus Attucks.
Yeah, they got to figure it out this year. You know, it's a different being a bench player and a regular starter.
Chestnut committed the foul, by the way. Actually, Spellman got whistled for the foul. And now a foul going the other direction against Crispus Attucks. It'll be their 3rd turnover. So Briscoe with a foul, which is his 2nd. So Briscoe's got to be careful with 2 fouls with still 6:45 and counting left to go before halftime. Let's see if Spellman goes right at him with 2 fouls. Tried to, good feed. Good closeout by Rutland. The hustle by Peyton, yep, knocked it off the Center Grove player. Well, these are two teams that you can tell they're awfully veteran for this level because of how well they guard you on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, Center Grove at 15-10 in the second quarter. This is where Coach Hahn wants the game. I mean, they've shut Attucks completely out.
Good feed. Jackson to the rim and one. Eric Jackson gets his second bucket of the game. Great take by Jenkins, and to Attucks' credit, they're not just settling for threes. They are trying to get to the paint.
Yeah, Center Grove makes it hard for them to get there, but if you have patience and reverse the basketball like they did, they can get there.
And Jackson had 9 for Crispus Attucks in the season opener against North Central on Tuesday. And connects on that one. So Jackson now with 5 to pace Attucks. Ephraim comes back in for Center Grove. And Peyton Bird will check back in with 2 fouls as well for the Trojans.
Need to go to Ephraim while he's in the game. See if he can do something on the inside. Nice pass.
3 by Schmitz is good. His second made 3. He's got 10.
See, Ephraim being able to draw a second man made Schmitz a lot better player. Nice pass back out for the 3.
And Center Grove as a team, 45% from three-point range, but they don't shoot too many of them, if you will. They make right around 6 a game. No when to knock him down. Lewis, that is a good shot that didn't go. That was a quality look that Lewis couldn't convert on. Skip pass, another good look from 3. That one does not go. Rebound tipped out by Center Grove. Good read by Rutland. By the way, Gabe Baxter in there for Center Grove. Beautiful step through by Rutland, couldn't finish. But got it right back. Lewis got it. Mason Lewis, his second field goal.
That was just good hustle by Attucks. Rutland missed the layup, came back, stole the ball from behind, a nice pass.
And a timeout taken by Center Grove. It is a 30-second timeout. This 30-second timeout presented by Perry Kitchen of Approved Mortgage. You may know Perry from his days on an MLS pitch. Today his pitch is this: finding you the absolute best deal for your mortgage. Contact Perry and Approved Mortgage today at 317-509-0929. Approved Mortgage is Central Indiana's oldest locally owned and operated firm, and Perry is ready to help you find your dream home today. Call 317-509-0929. Our next broadcast on My Indy TV will be Wednesday night. Lawrence North and Lawrence Central. Mike Broughton will join me for that one as well. That is as intense of a rivalry as you will see in Central Indiana, those two teams getting together. We've got 4 games in total for you next week on TV 23. We'll have Noblesville at Carmel on Friday night. And then we will have Lawrence North and Fort Wayne, followed by Kokomo and Fishers at the Forum Tip-Off Classic on Saturday night. Ephraim not going to call steps. I'm going to say it. Thought he may have gotten fouled, but a little happy with the feet that time.
He needed to catch it and go instead of catch it and think. He has an advantage on the inside without Attucks' big men in the game.
3 can tie it this time. Nottingham. Briscoe sits with 2 fouls for Attucks. Zone here by Center Grove. Right idea by Rutland, just Jenkins couldn't hang on to it.
Right through the wickets. Didn't touch the ball at all, but good pass by Rutland. It was the right idea.
Unofficially 6 turnovers for the Tigers, 5 for Center Grove. The slip and touch last by Bird.
You know, with Bird, you got like a 6'7" 2 guard. You don't see many of those in high school basketball. They were trying to post him up that time, and he didn't catch it. Looks like he's kind of has a problem with a hand anyway,
yep.
So maybe he's struggling right now this part of the season.
Briscoe back with 2 fouls. He'll have to be careful for Attucks. And then just a casual giveaway. Lewis will hustle back on the over and back.
Well, the first quarter was very well played. Second quarter, not so much so far. I think Center Grove really has had control of the game, but they're only up 3, so missing a lot of shots.
Both teams have left some points on the floor in this one, but frankly, both teams have played well defensively. And again, Briscoe's got to be careful, playing with 2.
See, Center Grove ought to just drive him. Let Spellman just drive him to the basket, get a 3rd foul, and get him on out of there because he's big on the inside.
Bundy. Briscoe couldn't get there. Jalen Bundy's got 6.
Bundy does a good job getting inside. Not very big, but 6 foot, but he can get the shot up.
Knows his way around the bucket. Extended 2-3 pressure here by Center Grove. Good feed. Briscoe turns and scores.
Now that making the game look easy. They got Briscoe on the inside. He posted up big, turn, right hand. I think we need to run that play a little bit more if I was Attucks.
Payton shoots the gap and tips that ball away. And that 2-3 zone is designed to prevent that, and Briscoe got his best look of the game.
Well, without Ephraim in the game, I mean, I know there's some size in there for Center Grove, but not the quickness to guard Attucks on the inside of Briscoe. Just get down and get big.
Payton almost blows a tire on that one. There's Metter.
Too much dribbling. They need more passing like they had earlier.
Up and under, tough shot, got it to go.
Wow, what a shot.
Dylan Metter, the bucket. He is the 5th different Trojan to score. And back to a 5-point game.
I like how Center Grove's pulled that 2-3 zone real high. They need to attack the inside. Attucks needs to attack the inside.
Lewis fires. Jackson, the rebound, and his shot altered. And Bird corrals it for CG. Chance to stretch this to a 3-score game. That one no good, but the weak side glass, and then Rutland with the nudge. And the underneath out of bounds on Rutland's first foul, and 3rd team foul of the quarter.
Well, Center Grove's mixed it up defensively. I think that's a good idea, Coach Hahn. Changing, showing different looks, 2-2-1, man-to-man, 2-3 zone. Attucks needs more patience and get that ball inside to Briscoe. I mean, that one play they had just a minute ago looked pretty easy.
Ethan Martin will check in. First time we have seen him tonight for Crispus Attucks.
We used to always say if it looked easy and we get an easy basket, let's do that one again.
Bundy a step back 3-0. And Martin just checked in, grabs the loose ball, leads the break. Finds Lewis. Lewis flies down, takes the bump from Spellman. Lewis may not have the height, but he can be physical too. Takes the contact and scores.
Lewis is physical, good defender, and he just believes he can win the game. He just believes in himself.
2 years ago, part of the Marion County champions at North Central High School. Tonight's game and the Sneakers for Santa Shootout presented by Galitco and Daly. Turn to experienced lawyers for help. At Galitco and Daly PC, our passionate goal is to bring the power of the law to meet the needs of the injured and those that have suffered medical harm. Learn more at IndianaWorkers.com or IndyMalpractice.com. Lewis connects from the line. He leads Attucks with 8 points.
2-point game now. Here late in the second quarter. Center Grove's done a lot right, but they're still only up 2.
Bundy. Chestnut fires a 3, and that was good the entire way. His first field goal.
I can see where Bundy gets 5 assists a game. He penetrates, kicks to good shooters. Center Grove's got a number of 3-point guys.
Chestnut was 4 of 9 from 3 coming in. Briscoe took the look from 16, and it did not go. Metter. Runner. Martin got the clean block. But then Metter was kind of laying in wait on the floor. Ties up Jenkins. It'll remain Crispus Attucks ball. Grant Long now will check in. 5'11" senior. Center Grove has played 9 different players in tonight's game.
I think this last minute and 20 seconds is pretty important here. Attucks has got to get a good shot this time down. They need Briscoe inside, but he's kind of standing along the baseline there. There he goes.
Great play designed by Attucks.
Yeah, they screened the back of the zone. They slid Briscoe inside. Nice pass to the inside. They need to do that again. Keep Briscoe inside.
How about that double screen out top on the two guys? That little zipper cut. That was really well done. 25-22, pass taken away by Attucks. Briscoe for the tie. No. Martin, good save. Jackson, shot blocked by Chestnut.
You got to be a pretty big body on the inside in this game to get a shot up.
This is not for the faint of heart, is it?
No, there's no 6'2" guys going to shoot it inside.
Rutland will replace good minutes from Martin. And he is not, they usually kind of play 8. It's kind of their rotation for Attucks. He is number 9. Briscoe, one step. Didn't get it. You'll take that shot, though. That's a good look.
Yeah, he doesn't need to fade away.
I would agree with that.
He's got so much size, he should have just turned around and shot it right in his face.
See if the Trojans hold for one here. Clock is on your screen. And a timeout is given to Zach Hahn. Let's take a quick timeout. 13 seconds to play here in the first half. 3-point lead for Center Grove on ISC and MyIndy.TV.
At Erdl & Company, we're a health insurance broker that puts wellness first. That's why our physician-led medical team travels directly to you. Preventive care, chronic disease management, and weight management all help your business save money on health insurance. Our experienced team is focused on improving your entire organization's health. That's why our clients report that 80% of their employees end up working with our care team. Contact Erdl & Company for a free consultation. Email us at info@erdlandcompany.com or give us a call with the number on your screen. Erdl & Company, your benefit partner.
Shot at the buzzer. She got it! Oh my goodness, what a shot!
Hello. Did it again. Hello. Made the highlight reel again. That goes to Mentor and all kinds of room to run. Down the middle of the field, and he will not be touched. Jackson, hello. There we go.
Stokes throws it, caught, ball ricochets.
Wow.
A huge hit.
Wow. This has been an amazing display of goal scoring.
It's a 30-second timeout taken by Center Grove. Trying to set up the proper end of the half play here.
Trying to get Smits a shot.
And Lewis, that was, again, welcome to the new reality. Yep. They knew they had a foul to give. Again, it's kind of an NBA phrase. They had a foul to give, so Lewis kind of picked up the intensity, draws the foul, and now Center Grove kind of has to reset here with 6 seconds before halftime.
They can run the same play. It's going to be a double screen for Smits, I think. They can still run it, but like you said, it's a good play because it gets it down to 6 seconds.
Spellman, the back cut to Bundy, stripped by Jenkins, 2-1 from 62 strong, but really this has been a 5-point game, if not less, the entire way. Center Grove 25, Crispus Attucks 22. We'll take this 1-minute timeout. Halftime comes right next. You're watching the Galitko and Daly Sneakers for Santa Shootout on ISC and MyIndy.TV.
Have you been injured at work? Visit your work injury lawyers at indianaworkers.com. We help injured workers. For a free consultation, go to indianaworkers.com, a division of Galitko and Daly. We go to work when you can't.
At Forum Credit Union, we help members plan for life's major milestones. Our team of wealth advisors work with members at every stage, from changing jobs and 401ks to creating wealth plans for future generations. Learn more at forumcu.com.
Jackson takes the handoff, throws the deep ball. He's got a man. Catch made. Rolling, throwing, has a man. First down, the grab by Cyrus. Billingsley keeps. Billingsley spins away from the tackle. Still going. Touchdown, Snyder. Center Grove looking for their 4th win of the season. They lead Crispus Attucks by a score of 25-22. Tonight's game presented by Dan Thompson of Thompson Wealth Management. The Thompson Wealth Management Group is a part of RBC. Financial security begins by building a plan you can trust. Dan and his team provide custom advice for your individual needs and goals. No matter where you are in life, you can depend on their independence and expertise. Call Dan Thompson, 317-810-5414. or visit ThompsonWMG.com to set up your complimentary consultation. Greg Rakestraw, Mike Broughton. Coach, your thoughts on half number one?
It was a pretty good half. I mean, very close game as far as the two teams are well matched. I think on Center Grove's end, they really got to keep Bundy with the ball, and they got to get Smits open. He's the one that can hit the three-point shots, and then Ephraim, when he gets in the game, has got to do damage before he gets his third or fourth foul. On the Attucks end, I think they really got to get the ball to Briscoe, but they got to get it in range, 10, 12 feet. He doesn't need the fadeaway. He just needs to go up and dominate the inside, especially against that high zone where there's a lot of room, free throw line, if he could work.
Stay tuned. Our Wabash College halftime trivia comes your way next. Trojans lead by 3 on ISC and MyIndy TV.
I'm Jason Warner of Warner Financial. If you're a business owner or high-income earner here in the Indianapolis area, have you ever wondered if you're making the most of every available tax deduction and strategy? Warner Financial is excited to announce our continued partnership with tax consulting firm Strategic Navigators, Inc., a team of skilled professionals dedicated to helping you navigate the complexities of the tax code. Strategic Navigators will guide you through the tax code to save you money each year on your tax bill. Contact us today and let's embark on a journey to optimize your business's financial health.